I'm Dr. Sydney, and I'm from Mrs. Kurowski's third hour human anatomy class. I'm here with my good friend Sarah, and Landon behind camera, and today we will be exploring the digestive and excretory systems of the rat Norman.
Oh wow, look at this ear right here.
Well, Sarah, the correct term for ear is pinnae.
Oh, and what about these whiskers?
The whiskers are also called vibrissae.
Oh wow, look at these teeth, all the better to eat you with.
Although those are some large teeth, they are called incisors. This is our rat Norman. He is laying on his dorsal side with the ventral side up. This is the superior portion of his body, and this is the inferior portion. We made a deep incision in his thoracic cavity and peeled back the skin and membrane to reveal his internal organs. First, we will start with the digestive system of the rat. For starters, we'll look at the esophagus. The esophagus is roughly 10 inches long and 0.75 inches in diameter in humans. Its function is to convey solid food and liquids to the stomach. The esophagus is lined with stratified squamous epithelium, which are square-like cells smushed together. Next, we will look at the stomach. The stomach is located in the left upper quadrant of the abdominopelvic cavity. It has 4 primary functions. 1. The temporary storage of ingested food. 2. Mechanical breakdown of ingested food. 3. Breakdown of chemical bonds in food by acids and enzymes. And 4. The production of intrinsic factor.
Intrinsic factor is a compound necessary for absorption of vitamin B12.
Thank you, Sarah. Next, we will go to the liver. Notice how Norman's liver is a bluish color. Just for clarification, a real liver is a reddish-brown color. Notice how firm it is. The liver accounts for roughly 2.5% of an organism's total body mass. It has 3 general functions. 1. Metabolic regulation. 2. Hematological regulation. And 3. Bile production.
Bile is mostly a watery substance that is used for digestion and absorption of fat.
Thank you, Sarah. Next, we will move to the small intestine. Food travels through the small intestine. In humans, it is about 20 feet long and 1.6 inches in diameter, but notice how Norman's is nowhere near that length. It accounts for 90% of nutrient absorption in the body. Next, we will move to the large intestine. The large intestine is much shorter than the small intestine. It absorbs a variety of substances and prepares fecal materials for elimination. Reabsorption of water is very important in the large intestine. That concludes our digestive system of Norman the rat. We will now look at the excretory system of the rat. We will first start with the kidneys. The kidneys are reddish-brown in color and are located on either side of the ventral column between the last thoracic and 3rd lumbar vertebrae. Kidneys are organs that produce urine. An interesting fact is that the right kidney often sits lower than the left. Next, we will look at the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder is a hollow muscular organ that stores urine prior to urination. In humans, a full bladder can contain up to a liter of urine. The bladder lies in the pelvic cavity.
In males, the base of the urinary bladder lies between the rectum and the pubic symphysis. In females, the urinary bladder sits inferior to the uterus and anterior to the vagina.
What a great fact.
You're welcome, Sydney.
Next, we will look at the reproductive organs of the rat. Norman is a male, so we will first take a look at the testes. The testes are the primary sex organ in males. They hang within the scrotum and have the shape of a flattened egg. These are key in the reproduction of baby rats. Lastly, we will look at the seminal vesicles. The seminal vesicles are tubular glands. The body of each gland is coiled and folded into a ball roughly 5 by 2.5 centimeters in humans. They are very active and contribute to about 60% of the volume of semen. Lastly, we will just talk briefly about the female reproductive organs. The two main reproductive organs in females are the ovaries and the uterine horns. And my friends, that concludes our excretory system of the rat. Thank you for viewing our video about the digestive and excretory systems of Norman the rat. I'm Sydney. I'm Sarah.
I'm Landon.
And this is Norman. And you stay classy, San Diego.